everyone, my name is Freddie. I'm 11 years old. Today I'm speaking test. Letter flyers, Unit 12.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Now what can you see in the following places?
In space, I can see some planets, rockets, moons, aliens, and spaceships.
Alright, now how about in the ocean?
In the oceans, I can see coral, many fish, crabs, and octopus.
Alright, how about in the city?
In the city, I can see many motorbikes, cars, skyscrapers, and stadiums.
Alright, how about in the mountains?
In the mountains, I can see hills, trees, and eagles.
How about in the forest?
In the forest, I can see many trees, many animals, and some streams and ponds.
Alright, how about in the desert?
In the desert, I can see lots of sand, islands, and camels.
Alright. Okay, now let's talk about decade and century. In which decade and century were you born?
I was born in 2nd decade and 21st century.
Alright, in which decade and century are we now?
We are now in 3rd decade and 21st century.
Alright, now in which century do you think these things happened?
People first bought newspaper in London. I think it is 18th century.
Okay.
People flew from the first airport in the world. I think it's 20th century. London had its biggest fire ever called the Great Fire of London. I think it's 17th century. People enjoy watching actors on stage at the London's first theater. I think it's 16th century.
Okay, now why did dinosaurs become extinct? Give me one reason.
Because a large rock from another planet hit our world.
Alright, now make questions and answer using your present perfect.
Have you ever ridden a camel? No, I haven't. Have you ever broken your legs? No, I haven't. Have you ever won a competition? Yes, I have. Have you ever failed the exam? No, I haven't. Have you ever traveled to Korea? No, I haven't.
Okay, now what will you do the next weekend?
I will go to school in the next weekend.
What do you want to do in the future?
In the future, I want to be a soccer player.
That's great. That's it.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Okay.